right, good morning. It is whopping 30 degrees out in here in central New York. It's about, by my watch, 9 o'clock, quarter of, on Monday, April 11th. And today we're doing a compare and contrast with the original UMX Pitts and the new UMX Pitts S. Safe, 3-cell compatible and all that. So first off, we're going to start with the 2-cell Pitts, the original. Brush off the cobwebs and that. Still a little tail heavy. I picked this one up used off Facebook Marketplace a couple years back. I think I've had it about 18 months, something like that. And yeah, it's a good little scale aerobatic plane, easy to fly. A little bit of a handful on landing. It doesn't glide too well, but it's not supposed to, so. I do just love the color and the shape of this little thing in the air. Good looking plane. Well, that's pretty much her flat out. I've got a Hyperion G5, I believe it is, 2-cell, 330 milliamp. It's a Babel bat from RC Babel over on RC Groups. A little bit lower sag, higher output, that kind of fun stuff. A little more expensive, but it's a good battery, and I think it's worth it. See if I can remember how to land it. A couple low passes, get the feel. Probably just gonna ditch it anyway. No. Okay. Like I said, it's about 30 degrees, so my hands are getting a little chilly here. So I think what we're going to do is switch over to the new Pitts, which nicely has the, hopefully you can hear me over that chatter. Which conveniently, the new Pitts has the same airframe as the old one. Like I said, I picked this one up used. Some of these scuffs and bruises are mine, some aren't. Touched up a little bit of paint. Looks decent flying. It's cheap enough. All right. There you are. Now the new one here, I have not trimmed, I have not done anything but basically plug the battery in, make sure all the servos work, and bind it to the controller. So hopefully she doesn't need too much out of the box, but we'll find out. Oops, that way. Now this one is 2 and 3-cell capable, compatible, however you wish to put it. And we're going to be starting off with a brand new Babel bat. There you are. And I hope I still have that adapter plugged in. If not, this is going to be a real short video. I do. Good. Had to whip this up. Go from the old connectors. The new one's got the red JST there. Plan to swap that for an XT30 one of these days. Oops, that was bad. We're going to try right about the same battery position, give or take, 5 millimeters there. And hopefully she flies nice. If I crash and burn, well, That's part of the hobby, right? That's pretty darn comparable. Oh, I got safe on. I think that's the flight mode switch. Yeah, there we go. Sounds like the motor's working about the same RPM. It's maybe a smidge quieter. I don't know if that's just because it's new. Like I said, my other one I bought used. Hi, bird. But very similar. Maybe a little less punch going up. Not much. Right about the same speed. I'd wager, oh, within a couple of miles an hour, 2 or 3 at best. Still chattery as always, those linear servos. Apologies for all the sniffles here. It is 30 degrees out and it's a little chilly. Hands are getting cold. I'm not sure if this is faster or slower. Sometimes it seems slow, sometimes it feels fast, but the wind is changing, so that's the part of the game. Roll rate's about the same. I think mine I do have, ooh. Maybe the roll rate's a little quicker. That seemed fast. Certainly flies nice though. Puts around no problem. Test that low speed handling. Flying just right about half throttle here. Give her a couple of clicks up. She wants a little more speed. Getting a little mushy. There, probably about 3/4 there. Well, 2 cells about the same. There's a beauty shot. Also apologize for the road noise. There is a county road just behind me here, about 30 or 40 feet. I'm just flying at a local, mostly a horseshoe pit, but they do have a baseball diamond over there. And it's an emergency helipad. Just a couple miles from my house, nice and convenient. Uh-oh, getting a little slow. She does seem to want more throttle. Doesn't float quite as well as the other one, which doesn't float all that great, to be honest with you. I think we'll try to set her up for final and bring her on in. Oop, well, came in a little hot, and with the wind instead of against it, that was a mistake. But she looks pretty good. Maybe just a little ding right there. I mean, you certainly shouldn't pile drive it into the ground, but nice thing with these UMX planes, they are relatively lightweight, and it's very rare, apart from a full throttle impact with the ground, that you're going to have much in the way of damage beyond a scuff in the paint or a small dent on the foam. And that's one of the things I really do like about them. Alright, let's try. Got a little 3-cell here I soldered up. I ran out of shrink wrap, so yes, that is packing tape. Hopefully she doesn't catch on fire. Oh boy, it is cold. Fingers are not working right now. see if I can figure out how to... This is also a Hyperion G5, so we should have a nice, even comparison between the 2 and the 3 cell. There you can see an XT30 I put on this guy. Tray. I guess right about there is where it's going to sit. Wish I did have a little more wire with these, but that's the way it is. Alright, now, supposedly this guy is significantly faster on 3 cell, which, by all rights, it should be. We're talking 50% more voltage. I'm going to take off in safe just to be safe. I have no idea how this is going to go. Oh boy. Honestly, not as much of a difference as I thought. It's probably about as quick, a little bit faster than the 1 cell Ultrix. A couple miles an hour maybe over the MiG 15, the version 2 with safe there. And yeah, it's got about the same roll rate as an Ultrix. Again, the 1 cell, not the larger one. I don't have that plane. Not quite sure if I want it. It's supposed to have near unlimited vertical. Yep. Alright, let's bring it back down to earth. I am throttled down, and that's the kind of glide slope we're talking about. 45 degrees. It's steep. And here we're about 55% throttle. And that's similar to the 2 cell wide open. Give or take just a little bit. Let's see how much I can slow her down. That battery pack I have in there, like I said, it's a Hyperion G5. That one's a 240 milliamp, if I remember. 3 cell. Also a Babel bat. Actually, I made that out of a couple little drone batteries I had for my Inductrix, which I fried the board on, so might as well put them to use. Half throttle, plenty of power for a loop. Get some of those low beauty shots. Gorgeous. Oh, voltage. Okay. That was a little quick. Hopefully we'll get this right on the first go. If not, I'm in trouble. Oop, lost the wheel pan. No damage, just popped off. All right here. So that's what we're getting out of that little guy. I definitely need a higher capacity, pack with this little guy. And I will be changing out the connectors for an XT30. You don't have to, that's just my personal preference there. The red JSTs aren't, I mean, they've been used forever. I remember back in the day, we're talking right about 2000 and, what was that, about 2004 I think it was. I had a GWS Pico Moth, one of my absolute favorite planes of all time. And that guy had a little 2 cell 700 milliamp. Nope, I did get damaged. Oh well, I'll just glue it on. Deal with that later. With a little Hobby King brushless on it. And that thing was just, love that plane. Probably the best flying plane I've owned. Well, we're gonna stop the video here. That's that one, like I said, a little faster on 3 cell, as to be expected. Handles just like the original. It's a nice little plane. I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. Have a good one.